The United Kingdom is part of Europe, and it has decided to leave the European Union. Since the result of the EU referendum, both the government and Parliament have been in a state of unrest, to put it mildly. But at last, thankfully, a new Prime Minister has been appointed and Theresa May has selected her new cabinet, including a new Chancellor and a new position of Secretary of State for leaving the EU, or in other words, Brexit Secretary. In addition, the Bank of England have also announced that the UK interest rate will remain at 0.5%. As an investor and landlord, I need to pay attention to current affairs and adapt and plan as best as I can for conditions that I cannot control. And in this video, I'll give you my predictions for the UK property market over the next 12 months. Hi, I'm Andy Walker from Monoperty.com, where I blog online about my journey as a property investor and landlord, sharing what works for me and what doesn't to help you start or expand your property portfolio. During the lead up to the EU referendum, there was quite a bit of scaremongering from both the Leave and the Remain camp. Some politicians stated that leaving the EU could cause a recession and that house prices could fall 10 to 18%. Now, having already lived through 2 recessions myself and having done some research, I know that they're caused by the collapse of financial institutions when they overstretch themselves and by a high increase in interest rates. I don't see any signs of this, and therefore I don't believe that the UK will enter into a recession. Recession meaning widespread decline in the GDP and in employment and trade for more than 6 months. The UK leaving the EU does not change the fact that the UK has a lack of housing. There is still a need for more affordable homes because demand is outstripping supply. In my view, the only way we can bring property prices down without entering into a recession is to build more houses. If there are 10 new homes and 11 people are wanting to buy them, prices will rise. If there are 10 new homes and 9 people are wanting to buy them, then prices will fall. It doesn't get any more complicated than that. Now, Brexit has caused uncertainty. People don't know how the financial markets are going to perform in a year, 2, 5 or 10 years from now. So I expect to see a stagnant property market for a while. I don't believe property prices will fall, but I also think that we won't see much growth over the next 12 months. We've already seen some growth for this year between the months of January and May, and by the end of the year I'd expect to see an average growth of around 4% for the year 2016. I'll make a note in my diary to check this early in the new year. I'm guessing levels of uncertainty are going to remain until the government starts the Article 50 process, and the markets will probably remain volatile until the divorce from the EU is complete. This is not a cheery subject. Now, uncertain times are good times for investors, because when things are more certain, everybody wants to invest and you don't see so much growth. So uncertain times can lead to big gains in the long term. People who act and take action at uncertain times are the people who gain the greatest rewards. In summary, I don't expect much will happen in the property market over the next 12 months. If things do change, I'd expect it to lean more on the positive side as an average for the whole of the UK. For me, it's business as usual. I'll continue to provide good homes for my tenants, and I'll continue to buy properties when I have the funds. I don't particularly think it's a good time to buy, renovate and sell, unless you have a lot of experience in this area, as I don't foresee a rise in the market in the short term. But if you have the funds available and you want to buy and hold, I'd say this is a great time to buy. Only time will tell if my predictions are correct. What are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comment section below, as I'd be interested to know what you think. If you found this video useful or my predictions interesting, please like and share. And if it's your first time visiting this channel, definitely subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, which are all geared towards helping you start or improve your property business. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. And take 2. How have I pulled a muscle? I need to lie down after that.